Uno.
Ni.
Trois.
Arba.
Playing games with strangers. You know there's no danger. So come on in, we're all friends. Playing games with strangers. Play. I'm 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 playing games with strangers.
Last we left off, you guys killed the guards that were in front of the stairs going down to the dungeon in the castle.
I'd like to go see if my brother's down there, please, and thank you.
All right, so Emryn starts charging down the stairs to the basement of this castle. Is anybody else going with her?
Yeah, Stumblefoot will go with too.
Ladies. What are we doing? Have you lost your minds?
We're finding our brothers. They need protecting.
As they're running down, we'll probably be the rear guard and try to keep an eye out if anybody else is coming.
As you march down these stairs, you get to the bottom and you just get, they need, and everything cuts off as you hit the bottom of the stairs. You hear nothing. And no matter how loud you try to talk, no sound.
Yeah, as they're walking away and things go. Now, does it go silent for Orbog and Wilder, or
no? You guys are at the top of the stairs, but you can't.
Okay.
You can't hear anything that's going on downstairs.
Sounds great. Sounds like things are going well down there.
They're being so stealthy.
All right. You get several cells deep downstairs, and you are finding nothing but empty cells.
If the whole thing's empty, I'll just go back upstairs.
Well, I mean, this dungeon goes on for a while underneath the castle, so
How far?
pretty far. I mean, it's a regular jail down there. Some might say it's a dungeon, and perhaps there might be a dragon if you go far enough.
Oh boy, let's find it.
Poke.
It's me. I'll go a reasonable distance. Let you decide how far that is.
As you guys go further in to this dungeon, you see some prisoners further down who are somewhat emaciated. Sort of like they were stuck down here and just left. Like they honestly don't care that they're there.
Do all these cells look like the ones that were at the front? Or have they gotten like to different vibes as we've gone further in?
The further in you go, the less care it looks like the cells have received from anybody. It seems like the further in you go are the people who they honestly don't care if whoever's in the cell lives or dies or what kind of condition that they're in.
Is any of it reminiscent of the room I saw when I was looking at Ashlyn?
Make a perception check.
Probably not. Yeah, no, that's a 10.
It's hard to say. A cell looks like a cell.
Do any of these people have Southern Towerfall regalia?
Most of them are wearing tatters, so...
Yeah. I would free them if I had time, but I'm on a mission, so... if we don't find him...
you go... I'm gonna say you go a ways. Like you're walking around in here. It's like being lost in an...
I mean, my movement speed is 40, so I would...
well, you are with Aileen, so I don't know if Aileen is going to ride you. I
don't think she is.
Okay.
And if I find the other one, it might not be good.
Well,
we'll see.
I will say that you eventually do get to the end of this hallway after about 5 minutes, and there's a doorway.
Is it locked?
No, it's not.
Yeah, I open it.
You open it, and you see a series of...
The dragon?
You see a series of tables that have straps on them and dark stains on the tables.
Does this look more like where Ashlyn was?
Make a perception check.
Oh my goodness. We're not using those dice anymore. They failed me twice now. It's less than 10.
Dice are going to jail. It's hard to tell because dungeons seem to look fairly similar to you. But across the room, there is another doorway. Actually, on all 4 walls of this room.
Okay, I need to sit here for 30 minutes and decide what door to go in. Hang on.
Outside. Okay, Dave. There are various implements of torture on the walls here, but on each wall has its own doorway as well.
Are they marked in any way, or are they just doors?
They're just doors. While you're there, Aileen, you eventually catch up to this point, and you see an open door at the end of the hallway. Do you go in there?
Yes.
Okay, you go in there, and you see Emryn staring at this room, which is obviously a torture chamber. And there are 3 more doors to choose from, other than the one you came in through.
I went to the right one.
So I'll open the left.
I forget, Stumblefoot, did you say you're going with them down the stairs, or are you staying up top?
I went with them.
Okay, yeah, you see the same situation here as well. And there is a magical silence over the air.
Okay, I will open the center door.
Okay, the one directly across from you.
Yeah.
You see another series of cells going further down into the darkness. The right one seems to be kind of like a closet full of cleaning implements to kind of clean up the mess that would be created in this room.
Well, at least they clean them up after themselves.
And in the final doorway, I think that was the right one that I haven't...
Left one.
The left one? Okay. In the left one, there is a room that is self-contained. Its walls are completely red, and you have to step down into it to a red floor. And there are a pair of shackles hanging from the ceiling.
Does this lead back to Daggerford?
So is this the room that you're checking here, Aileen? That I'm describing?
No, I was checking the cleaning closet.
Okay, so...
No, I did the cleaning closet. So you have the room with the shackles.
Okay, so yes, this does remind you of the room that you found behind the bookcase in Pete's portals in Daggerford.
I'm gonna close that door.
As you are starting to close that door, when it gets slightly close to the latching point, have you ever held two magnets close together, pushing the same polarity against each other, and it feels like they're forcing themselves apart? You get that sensation, and you have to push real hard to get it to latch.
We glance over too while this is... She's struggling with her door.
I mean, you can look wherever you want to, so...
No one's... It's just shackles in a red room, right?
Sure.
Just, she said.
Just... I wasn't in Daggerford. I have
The
no
holding
idea.
cells, are they all empty? As I glance down the hallway?
It's very dark in this hallway. Like, none of the braziers on the walls are lit.
I'm a dwarf. I have dark
that's
vision.
right. That's right.
I can see in the dark.
What's your distance on your dark vision?
60 feet.
For the ones that you can see, yes, they all seem to be empty.
Okay.
You do see some what look like corpses in some of those cells, but no one seems to be actively living in the first 60 feet. If you want to adventure further down, you're welcome to.
No, I don't.
Just gonna glance at Aileen's process. Get a view of that room.
Okay.
And I'll look at Stumpfoot.
I guess I'm going to shut the door and then, I don't know, pantomime that it's holding cells since we can't talk to each other.
I left the door open because I don't care.
The cleaning closet.
Yeah, everyone else is closing their doors, but...
All right, so what are you guys going to do?
I'm going to go back to the stairs.
Okay. Emryn motions like she's going to walk back towards the way she came.
Motion. Bold of you to assume.
Well, I mean, she starts going back to the direction that she came in. Aileen, are you going to follow her, or are you going to go somewhere else?
I'm going to follow.
So, Stumblefoot, are you following as well?
Yeah, I'm going with them.
All right. So you guys head back towards the direction of the stairs. For the gentlemen who are at the top of the stairs, how are you guys stealthed at the top of the stairs? Are you kind of like ducking behind things, or are you just standing there very
Yeah,
openly?
we're definitely not trying to draw attention. We're just trying to keep watch and keep guard.
Okay. I need you guys to roll some stealth rolls. This is going to be a group roll, so...
That is a 24 for me.
Okay.
Lies.
Lies.
Huh? 17.
Oh, hey, that's not it. Okay. No, that's not too bad. Wilder,
That's what I got.
you got a 17?
Same thing. 17.
Awesome. Yeah, you guys do all right. You guys managed to post up, and a couple times there you see several guards run past you guys, not really looking in your direction, heading towards the front door, like they're rushing out to whatever fight may be going on outside. But they don't pay no never mind to you.
Oh, we're being very stealthy, aren't we, Orbog?
Yes, very.
Wilder, I don't know that you should be doing that. It doesn't look very... Pretending to be a candelabra. The candelabra. You don't make a very convincing light post.
I think you meant candelabra.
I don't want to be seen as anything. The point is to not be seen. Okay, so they went down there to rescue the brothers, and do we just stand guard? Keep them safe?
That's the idea,
I mean,
right?
yeah, but I mean, if one of us wants to go down and check on them, we can.
Are you volunteering yourself?
I'm not volunteering me. I just know we have a love-struck poo thing here.
Who? What? You? A love-struck?
Pooh, listen. If you decide to go down there, please say something to me first, and I'll make sure that you are absolutely not traceable. Okay?
Oh no, I'm sure they'll be all right.
Okay.
This far.
Good.
If we stand here, nobody can get down and get them.
Right. Good. It's nice to see you thinking with your brain. Yes, we have a whole army in here we're trying to keep from going down there.
Yep. For sure.
Well then, I guess we sit.
All right. After about 10, 20 minutes of sitting there, you eventually start hearing footsteps coming up the stairs again.
Okay. If it's bad guys, we bonk them on the head. If it's our friends, we don't do that.
Emryn, Aileen, and Stumblefoot, as you are coming up the stairs, you do not see Orbog, Pooh, and Wilder.
As soon as we're to where we can talk again,
Okay.
I'm just going to look at the other two and be like, if you guys don't want to stay, that's fine, but I need to find my brother, which means I'm going to keep exploring this castle until I find him.
I'm exploring as well, because I would like to locate my brother so that
he doesn't get my brother killed.
So we can have a conversation about who we do not kill.
Yes. Very good.
Hey, do you hear that, Wilder?
Yes,
That's
Pooh.
our friends.
You need to learn quiet.
I am quiet. I'm being very stealthy. This is my stealthy, quiet talking. No one can hear it. I've rolled very well. I can talk as loud as I want, and no one is going to hear me.
I don't think that's how sound
Who
works.
is playing so meta right now?
I'm just waiting for what I'm actually saying and the way I'm saying it to cause trouble.
No. Okay.
All right, so the three come.
Oh, hello, everybody.
The three come up the stairs, and you guys rejoin at the top of the stairs. What are you guys doing?
Did you find them?
No.
We did find a room. Do you remember the room in Caleb's shop that was all red and icky and
Yes,
things
that
flew
was not a
out?
good place.
There's one here.
What are you talking about? The one behind the bookshelf?
Yes.
Oh,
We should burn it.
I would like to burn this whole castle.
mean-
that is a thing that I tried to do last time.
We did try that.
Before we find your brother,
No, after.
And then we shall commit all the
No, after.
arson.
I think I quite like arson these days.
I have a quick question. Because, and I know we didn't really, I don't know that we thought about this before.
Probably not.
Because we've been focusing on the castles.
Sure.
But your real mentor,
Yes.
your mentor, and these brothers, I mean, hopefully the brothers are here, but
I would think yes.
could they be in the underground city?
I would think not.
Because
I would assume not.
the drow seem pretty involved with all this, so
Oh, well, we'll find her
Right.
later, and I do have that on my list of triage things that I need to take care of, as well as about 8 other things. But currently, number 1 on the list is to find Nikis, who has been brought here for treason and is going to get killed. So I would assume maybe he's being brought to
So, if
the king or queen.
do we think they were bringing him towards the gallows?
exactly,
Should we head
that's what I
that
was
way?
going to suggest. If he's not in the prison,
Yes,
if he's not in
since
the
we know
prison,
where those are.
he's probably at the gallows. So we should make it. We should go fast. Yes.
I just go. I start going.
Go as well.
Okay, you guys start heading up a spiral staircase. Emryn, you've not been above the first floor in this castle, so you're going into uncharted territory.
That's fine.
But you do know that the gallows are on top of the castle, hanging over the edge. You guys get to the top of the staircase, and there is a large double door at the very top that has a large northern towerfall insignia on it. Like if anybody has ever played The Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds, it's sort of like those double doors you would find. This is where the stairs stop, is at these double doors.
Do we hear people on the other side?
Make a perception check.
Then the answer based on that roll is also no. And this is the second set of dice I've gone through.
I rolled a 19.
I rolled an 8.
You, Aileen, you hear a muffled "shut your hole" from the other side of the door. Well, outside of some sort of whimpering, so to speak.
I'm opening the door.
As you go in, you see Vault sitting on his throne and Nikis before King Vault, as Vault has a blade to Nikis's throat. He goes, "I wouldn't advise you going any further."
Oh, I hate that guy.
Me too.
this looks like it's far away.
I would love to measure it, but I cannot get my window to play nicely.
Well, it's almost 200 feet from me to Vault, so it's a ways.
I've got this.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I could get there in a turn.
He looks at the 5 of you, or the 6 of you, and he looks at you, Orbog, and he goes, the whelp of a pup. You've come to visit old dad at last. The would-be king. Have you come to try to reclaim your throne in some stupid chase of glory?
Well, technically, I don't think I ever got the throne, so I think your stupid comments are stupid.
And actually,
Because power goes to those who deserve it.
and actually, this was more of an accident. We hadn't planned any of this out. We'll just take that nice young man there, and we'll be on our way.
Or you can just be on your way and let me go about my business.
Oh,
Or maybe
yes.
we know something you don't know. You're a lizard man.
We don't actually know that, Orbog. Or do we?
Do I?
I'm playing the odds.
Does my hat help me see anything?
At this
Oh.
juncture, he is in armor, which is including... He is in his royal armor, which is including a fully masked helmet, so
Perfect.
you don't have a way of seeing
Nothing.
anything.
Okay.
Oh yeah, yes. Oh, that boy is innocent. Innocent, I say.
Until proven guilty.
And we have his lawyer right here.
I gesture to Wilder.
He just looks and he goes, "It's better safe than sorry. You know how this goes."
Well,
And he and he looks at you, Emryn, and goes, "Aren't you supposed to be dead?"
I had a good comeback.
I had some unfinished business.
Unfinished business.
You're going to be sorry. Oh, am I a little late on that?
Just a little bit, dear.
I can never get the timing right.
And he says to you, Emryn, he goes, "Well, do we want to see whatever power brought you back, if it'll bring back your brother as well?"
If you want to lose the only thing keeping you alive.
The only thing, well, if it's keeping me alive, then I suggest you leave. If you want to keep him alive.
Orbog's gonna step forward. Take me instead. Let him go.
As you step forward, this curved knife just kind of gets pressed into Nikis's neck and he starts to dribble blood from his neck. Because I don't suggest you step forward any further.
Well, do you want me instead of him?
I don't think you understand, oh son of mine. I never wanted you in the first place.
Well, would you like to kill me?
I would like you to have never existed. You're an embarrassment to this throne. And then you come back as a folk hero, as if you're a hero to the people. If people only knew.
And you're so much better because you're a coward and you're gonna take somebody else's life? I mean, come on. Be a man.
I suggest you hold your tongue, peasant, as he starts to press the knife further.
While they're doing this, I'm going to look at Stumblefoot and quietly ask, if you're there within a minute, can you bring him back?
Aye.
Then I will turn around and shut the doors and lock them. And I'll take off for the caves.
All right, everybody roll initiative. All right, so Aileen, you have the first round of combat.
Oh, good.
Go girl.
Wow.
Real quick though, if you're rushing forward, Emryn, go ahead and put your character where it's going to be, because I'll count that as your surprise round as we kick things off. Not really a surprise round, but it's what kicked everything off. So we got to justify that action on the map here.
Boy, if ever there was a
How
time
close
for
I-
Fireball. Nikis will be
How
fine.
far can-
Be fine.
Okay, I'm going to fascinate.
What's the range on it?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
She'll just fascinate us.
Fascinating.
No, I can exclude y'all.
Might be more fun if you didn't.
Why not fasten 9 or 10?
Fascinate is 30 yards. You are not close enough to fascinate.
That'd be 90 feet.
30
Well-
yards.
Then I am going to move 25.
All right, so you
be-
can move 25 feet.
5 squares.
5
These are
squares.
5-foot squares.
If you want to use your action, Aileen, go ahead. You can dash, and that will burn your attack action. So you can go another 25 feet.
So I'm booking it because I'm close to Emryn. My
Yep.
short little legs are just going.
Mm-hmm.
They look like the wheels on her wheelchair.
Do you want to use any of your bonus actions, Aileen?
Actions?
You can always inspire.
That's true.
Who are you giving inspiration to? Emryn?
Emryn.
What are you doing for inspiration? You singing a song? You...
Yes.
All right.
Battle. I'm singing a battle cry.
All right. Emryn, you hear Aileen start singing a battle hymn as she starts running forward, and through the arcane powers that Aileen wields through the tune, you feel empowered as you go forward. So go ahead.
Filled with determination.
You have inspiration. Pooh.
Is it a D8 for level?
Yes.
D10?
Pooh, you have the floor. What are you doing?
I take my arm straight out. I squint my eyes. I look right at this guy's hand, and I let a crossbow bolt fly towards the hand that's holding the knife.
Right, rolled it right.
Okay. So my first is a 21. We'll see if it's and my second is a 13.
13 is not going to do it, sir.
Okay. Well, that's what I did.
Okay.
Let's see if this will work. No.
So you shoot this crossbow bolt at the king, and it just goes ding off his armor. He is very annoyed with you.
It was worth a try.
And then I will go
ahead.
ahead and I'll move 50 feet forward.
It is the king's turn as he pulls this curved blade across Nikis's neck, and Nikis's eyes go wide as the life drains from his face, and he goes, "Foolish child, should have thought twice before committing treason against my government." And he just kind of sits back on his throne as he watches the expressions on your guys' face. Emryn, it is your turn.
No.
I try. For the record, I tried to stop it.
I'm going to action surge to close the distance and keep 5 feet between us, but I'd like to cast Glaive, please.
Cast Glaive?
Yes.
It's my favorite spell. It's the only one I know.
Okay, go ahead.
Ooh, that was an 18 without my +9.
Yeah, that's going to hit.
I'm gonna guess a 27 hits it. I hope.
Yeah, that hits.
That's 10
Okay.
points of damage, and then with my extra attack, I'm going to hit him again,
Okay.
and I'm going to mark him as well. I probably don't hit that time. It's a 12.
Yeah, that's not going to hit.
And I can use the back half of my glaive as a bonus action.
Okay.
That was less.
Yeah, that's not going to hit either. Okay,
Okay,
so
that's good.
Emryn comes up and she jabs him with the glaive into the side, and he bleeds a little bit, but he seems relatively unfazed by this attack. And then a couple more wild swings just kind of bounce off of his armor. Wilder, you're up.
I am going to move, and then I'm going to use dash as a bonus action to move even further.
So you can regular action dash too.
Yeah, I guess I'll dash even further over here.
So Wilder takes off running as he posts up behind a column, and then he runs off to the left to make sure he's good and out of the way of the king's gaze. Stumblefoot.
I am going to dash.
The dwarven waddle. All right. No bonus actions?
No.
All right, Shadow Slayer. Orbog, you are up. This is hilarious. I'm seeing so many distance arrows being plotted out on the map right now.
You dropped us a virtual mile away from the king. What'd you do for the first 3 rounds of combat? I ran.
I ran so far away.
We could create a teleportation circle and get there faster than we.
I've been here for 6 turns. I'm just waiting for everyone.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm running too, but
I mean, you can use your action to dash, but that's you're like the rest of us. We don't get to dash and then bonus action dash. We don't get to triple move like
I'm just trying to double.
Mr. Rogie Pants over there.
Not triple. Yeah, I guess that's it. And I'm just yelling, coward.
Okay. Aileen, you're up.
Okay, I have a question.
Okay.
On my character sheet, due to some of the stuff from Rahu, it says I have Shadow Stride.
Yep.
Can I use that to get to him?
I would say that given where this brazier is at, that area is going to be lit up. However, if you were to make it over here, on the opposite side, it would make sense that there would be a shadow over there.
I think I can make it over there if I dash in 1 turn.
Okay. But if you dash in 1 turn, then you would have to wait till your next turn to Shadow Stride.
That's fine.
Okay. Pooh, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and get 50 feet closer. And then I'll go ahead and squint my eyes, raise my arm, and shoot off another crossbow bolt at this guy.
Oh, let's try this again.
Not aiming anywhere specifically this time.
Okay, go
This
ahead
is
and
for
roll.
Nikis.
That is a 20, not natural.
That barely hits.
Huzzah!
That will do. Oh, hey, that's pretty good. 12 piercing damage.
All right. Emryn, as you're standing in front of King Vault, he sprouts a crossbow bolt. And he just looks in the direction of Pooh.
And Pooh does yell,
For Nikis!
So King Vault starts to swirl his hands in a circle and muttering in an arcane language, and it throws this orb forward between Pooh and Stumblefoot. I need Pooh and Stumblefoot to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
This is not him making an attack, is it?
But this is a magical attack.
But does it qualify as him making an attack? Okay, I'm gonna hit him.
Stumblefoot rolled a 21.
Okay.
Pooh rolled an 11.
I rolled an 18 to hit him.
All right. So, Pooh,
Yes?
you take 39 points of fire damage and 44 points of necrotic damage.
Go! 44, you say?
Yes.
Well,
So it's a total of 83 points of damage altogether.
let me just take a quick look.
Yeah, so I think I'm making death saves now. So
Okay. Stumblefoot, you take...
That'd be 41.
wasn't completely healed.
yeah, that's
going
going to
in.
be... You're going to take 41 points of damage total.
Woof.
It'll be fine. Walk it off. Walk it off.
Woof.
guys. He's gonna take 15 damage from me. So.
Okay. So you...
Oh, actually, he's gonna take more than that.
What did you roll for your attack roll?
18.
18's not going to hit.
Oh, 18 doesn't hit him. Can I add more to this?
You got to get a 20 to hit him.
But it is your turn, Emryn.
Great. I'm gonna hit him again.
Go ahead.
I'm not gonna hit him that time. I'm gonna hit him again.
All right.
That one was a natural 19.
Which is... So that's going to be over 20, correct?
Actually, that was I had advantage on that. Because he attacked someone else. So my first one was a 19.
Okay, so your first one was a 19 total.
Mm-hmm. No. My first one would be the natural 19 because my first attack was with advantage.
Okay, so yeah, then that is going to that'll hit if it was a 19 plus whatever your bonus is.
Aha! I knew I had it. Sorry, I have evasion, so I take no damage.
That doesn't sound right.
When you are subject to an effect that allows you to make a dex saving throw, you take only half damage. Or to take only half damage, you instead take no damage if you succeed it, and only half damage if you fail. Never mind. So
you take half damage.
I do take half damage,
which is 41 points.
So that would be better for me. So
are you still death saving?
No, I'm not with 44.
Right.
With 44. So
41, not 44.
41. Sorry.
All right, Emryn, what was the damage that you gave the vault?
18.
18?
Yes. And then I'm going to hit him again.
Okay.
Right, it's not going to hit.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to hit him again.
Don't forget you have inspiration, and this is going to be the only time I'm going to remind
no,
everybody.
I used it.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah. It didn't help.
Sorry.
I still am not going to hit him.
All right.
I'm going to just shake him.
All right. Wilder, you're up.
Pretty much a repeat performance from my last turn, I think.
You got a double dash?
Yep. Just like Mario. Keeping things interesting on my end, you know?
He is marked again, as a side note.
Okie doke. Stumblyfoot, you're up.
I'm going to say, ow. And I'm going to dash.
Roll Stumblefoot.
And I'm going to use a bonus action to cast a healing word.
On who?
I think myself. I had to live long enough to get Nikis alive, and I just took a heck of a shot. 6 plus whatever I roll. 2, so 8 points back. Woo!
Orbog, you're up. So if you want to use your action to dash, you can go another 30
right
feet.
here.
Okie doke. Aileen.
Okay. So I'm going to shadow step
Okay.
and to right here. Does that count as my action?
I would say so, because that's a spell. But you have bonus actions you can do.
I'm not going to inspire anybody when I'm right behind him.
Okay.
Because then he's going to turn around and go, "What you doing?"
Who of the House of Sanders, you are up, sir?
Oh, good. I am going to do multiple things here. First, I'm going to use wholeness of body.
Okay.
So I center myself, and I will heal myself for 36 HP.
Man. All right.
Then I will move forward 50 feet here. Get the ruler a little right between Stumblefoot and Orbog. And then I will use a bonus action key. I'll spend a key to bonus action dodge.
Okay. It's King Vault's turn now. And he has multi-attack, which allows him to swing his longsword 3 times.
Uh-oh.
So he is going to bring his longsword down on...
He's going to have to step closer.
What?
He's going to have to step closer.
Oh.
I have reach.
No, ma'am. He's going to bring in his longsword down on Nikis.
I'm going to hit him again then.
So, yeah, a 30 is definitely going to hit Nikis.
Jeez Louise. I don't hit him.
You don't hit him? And he just
No.
looks up at you with a sick sense of glee in his eyes, and he goes, "You should have left when you had the chance." And he brings the sword down again on Nikis for another 30.
30 to hit is what you...
Yeah.
Okay.
And Nikis is now in 2 sections. And he steps forward and he goes, "And now for the sister."
Don't you dare.
And he brings this longsword down on you. Does a 13 hit you? I'm assuming not.
No.
From the spray of blood that came off of Nikis, he's blinded and he swings wildly and does not hit. Emryn, you are up.
Oh boy. I would like to hit him again.
I'm sure you would.
Jeez Louise. That does not hit him, but I'll use my bonus action advantage attack. That one's a natural 18.
Plus
9.
Okay. Yeah, that's going to hit. Also, Aileen, if you
Great.
wanted to, you have an attack of opportunity because he stepped forward. What was your damage, Emryn?
11.
Surprise attack of opportunity?
No, just an attack of opportunity. Plus, Aileen's a bard, not a rogue. So, and unless you are a battlecaster, your attack of opportunity cannot be arcane. So it would have to be with a weapon.
While she's doing that, I'm going to make my next attack.
Okay.
It is, again, not going to hit. All of these dice are rolling like, yeah. I've rolled above a 5 only when I've hit.
Try to hit him with the crossbow.
Crossbow hits, and you do 5 damage on that.
I'm going to mark him again.
Okay.
I'm going to stop saying this, but I'm going to mark him at the end of every turn.
Fair enough. Wilder, you are up, sir. As Emryn is just overcome with rage as watching her brother get segmented 2 times, starts swinging at him as it pings off of his armor and can't seem to quite connect with him.
I just feel like we're so distant. We're not connected.
Wilder steps up and does...
I am going to cast Chill Touch. It says you create a ghostly skeletal hand in the space of a creature within range. My range is 120 feet.
Oh,
and I
good
make
Lord.
a ranged spell attack against the creature to assail it with a Chill of the Grave. Let's roll for that to see if I hit. That was a 7. That was real bad.
Yeah, that's not going to do it. Any bonus actions?
For my bonus action, I am going to cast Shadow Blade. I'm going to cast it at 3rd level.
Stumby.
Well, what you just did wasn't very nice.
What I just did?
Yeah, because if Nikis is cut in half, I cannot revivify him.
I just feel like that's what this character would do. I'm just doing what my character would do, sir.
I just feel like Stumblefoot's going to be in trouble when this fight's over.
So that changes my plans. We'll move to there. And then I'm going to cast everybody's favorite Spirit Guardians. So 15-foot radius around me, which should put King Vault into that radius.
Sure does.
And I have to cast that at 4th level because I'm out of 3rd level spell slots.
I feel that.
Which means the damage increases by a d8. So instead of 3d8, he's going to take 4d8 damage. And he needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
He rolled an 11.
That is a fail.
Okay.
So he will take.
What do these Spirit Guardians look like?
They look like radiant, angelic figures with flaming swords for weapons, which they are striking King Vault with. He will take 13, 14, plus 8, 22 radiant damage.
All right. Orbog,
Okay.
you are up, sir.
I'm gonna move up next to him and beat him with my scroll of pedigree.
That's the best use of a scroll of pedigree I've ever heard.
Okay. And I'm gonna ask him the question. Oh, wow. 27 both times. So I'm assuming that hits.
Both those are going to work. So it's a total of 23 points of slashing. He's starting to look a little bit bloody now and a lot of bit enraged as this axe comes down twice on him around his head, neck, and face. Aileen Sugarbaker, what are you doing?
I'm going to fascinate.
Okay, I'm within range.
So, and I'm focusing it just on him.
So yeah, he rolled an 18 then if he has advantage. So does not land. If you want to have a bonus action or movement.
I'm going to shift over here behind the throne.
Pooh Sanders.
All right. This should be interesting. First, I'm going to punch him and then punch him again with my thoughts and prayers. All my thoughts and prayers go out to this guy. We're going
Sending
to punch
thoughts
him.
and prayers to you, buddy.
Yes.
Have some of this, and this, and this.
So, first one. This is with thoughts. So that is a 21.
21 will hit, yes.
That is going to be 11 damage for thoughts. I'm also going to cast with that first punch, a blinding smite on him.
Okay.
So next time I attack with that, with thoughts, they'll do extra 3d8 damage to him. He needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
He rolled a 12.
And I believe, let me double check, it is a 18. So he is blinded.
Blinded by the light.
So that's my first. And then I hit him with prayers, my other hand here. And that is going to be a 13. So that one won't hit, right?
Yeah, it's not going to hit.
And I will use Fury of Blows. So that's 2 more. So this will be with Thoughts again.
So this is going to give you that extra 3d8.
Yeah, it would have if I did not roll a 15 on it.
Yeah, that's not going to hit.
Okay, and I've got one more here. And that one will be a 21 to hit. Actually,
hits.
so he would have been, he's blinded, correct?
Yes. So you would have
I would have had
advantage.
So this will be 21 with Thoughts then.
Okay.
So that will do. All right, ready for this? This is going to be a good chunk of damage. 21 damage with that punch.
How long is he blinded, by the way?
The creature blinded by the spell makes another Constitution saving throw at the end of each of his turns.
Okay, so he's blinded for a while. Gotcha.
Yep. So there's that. And then I got one more punch here. 21 again.
That hits.
That will be 18 damage. And I will also get healed for a total of 3 points as I punch him in the face with that.
Pooh looks like a freaking
Take this,
stud.
and this, and this, and this.
So an enraged bugbear approaches the throne and just starts throwing fists at King Vault and just proceeds to maul him. As those of you who are from Faerun initially have heard tale of the wild bugbear taking apart its enemies. And it's a spectacle to behold as the king is just mobbed to the point of complete bloodiness.
Somewhere far away, Callum goes, I feel really proud of Pooh right now.
And he starts to swing his sword wildly in 2 directions. So he's going to take a swing at Orbog and a swing at Emryn.
First, before he does anything, he needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, dang it, you're right.
Because spirit
21.
Oh, he saves.
He
I'm
swings
going to
this.
use my reaction to add to his AC. You should have the plus one.
Yeah, I have plus
Ethereal
1
armor right now.
special armor that's not on my
You should,
chart.
yes.
Still not going to block a 28 attack.
Yeah, but I can roll a d8 to add to his. But I only rolled a 2.
Still not going to block that 28.
We'll have resistance.
Will he?
Yep, because if it still hits, even after I use my thing, he gets resistance to all the damage.
All the damage or just the physical damage?
I'm pretty
Yep.
sure it just says they will have resistance. It does not
Triple
specify.
vaxxed.
If you or a creature you can see within 5 feet of you is hit by an attack, you can roll 1d8 as a reaction if you're wielding a melee weapon. Roll the die and add the number to the AC. If the attack still hits, the target has resistance against the attack's damage.
Okay. Well, he rolled a 35 total damage, so that's going to be 15 plus 2, 17 points then. That's reduced. And then he's going to swing twice at Emryn. What a waste of a nat 20. Oh my goodness. Does a 15 hit you, Emryn?
No. Don't be silly.
What about a 25?
25 does, though, so that's okay.
Another waste of a nat 20.
20.
28 total. It just manages to hack into you with a wild swing of this sword. And then what does he need to roll to be unblinded, Pooh? What kind of save?
Constitution.
He rolled a 23, so yeah,
Yep,
he
is
is unblinded. And now it's Emryn's turn.
I bet you can't guess what I want to do.
I have a feeling you want to cast Glaive?
I do. I do want to cast Glaive.
Right into his eyeballs.
Okay, so that was a 17 plus 9.
She has one job.
17 plus
Yep.
9, that's going to put
One.
you at 26. He has an ability, if he parries, he can drop it by 6, but it would still hit either way, so it doesn't
Yep.
matter.
Ooh, baby. Big hits coming through. I really need a magical weapon, guys. After this fight,
But Emryn doesn't like magic.
she's going to like it less after this fight. And then I'll hit him again.
What did you roll?
22.
Yeah, he's going to parry that.
Does it resist it, or does it get 0 damage?
He basically knocked your. If you rolled a 22, he knocked your 22 down by 6, so you're actually rolling a 16.
Gotcha.
Wilder Filch.
I'm gonna throw the queen's feather at him.
That's right. Tickle him. Tickle him.
That's a nat 20 plus my 10.
Holy mother!
Come on.
Sneak attack damage! Here you come! Yeah, boy, get some!
So Wilder, double all your dice with the doubling of your sneak attack, and I'm going to tell you, unless you really flub these rolls, this is going to be a how do you want to do this situation.
So queen's feather is 18, and sneak attack would be 35.
Good God, how do you want to do this?
Here's what I have in my head. Here's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
I throw my dagger, and as soon as it plunges into his chest, I teleport to it. As soon as it makes contact, I teleport and just like drive it deep. Wherever it landed, I just drive it as deep as possible.
Emryn, you watch as the dagger sprouts from the chest of King Vault, and then Wilder appears in front of you, just twists this knife as he drives it in, and King Vault falls backwards. And as he is falling backwards, the image of King Vault flashes away, and you see this snake-faced humanoid fall to the ground in front of you, who is absolutely livid. And he starts grabbing for his sword again as he is prone. You just found his second form!
Yay.
Kill it! Kill it! It's a snake! It's a sneaky snake!
Stumblefoot, it is your turn.
Because the Lord's Hammer has reach, I'm going to hit him.
Go ahead and do it.
I don't think that's going to hit. That's a 12.
Actually, Stumblefoot, if he's prone and you're going with a melee weapon, wouldn't that give you advantage?
Yes, it would.
Yeah.
I forgot he was prone. Well, that's a nat 20.
Doer, tour, manure, chewer.
All right. D6 plus 1 bludgeoning and D12 radiant damage. 9 points of bludgeoning damage and 20 points of radiant damage. So 29.
Lord. So Stumblefoot steps up with this weapon that you guys have only recently seen and just beats him all about the head, neck, and face and pummels him. It's no bueno. He looked pretty all right once the image dropped of King Vault, but now he's not feeling so good.
I can, with the Lord's Hammer, use a bonus action to take a second attack when I hit with it, but that's going to miss. That's a 13. Okay, that's it. The sea is fast. It's fast.
Slashy.
All right, Orbog. I have a problem.
I know, I was thinking that too.
It's not wheelchair accessible.
Oh, nice. 23.
23 hits. Minus the 9.
Yeah, hey. Oh, yes.
This is an exorcist.
This is an exorcism.
That's much better.
A 19 hits.
Oh.
He's in a second form now. His AC is different. So 7 points of damage. All right, so Orbog just starts chopping on this guy like he's made out of wood and while he's down and not doing great. Aileen, you're up.
Cook him with kindness.
Terrible. I'm going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Uh-oh. He rolls a 17.
Jeez.
Still no good, huh?
I'm going to give Pooh inspiration.
All right, Pooh. Aileen starts doing a cheer for you in the background, and now we have an inspired Pooh.
Jeez.
I doubt that.
All right, I have inspiration, so I'm going to go ahead and punch the fella.
All right.
All right.
Which
Another.
fist?
I'm gonna start with the same with thoughts.
Okay.
So that'll go ahead and I'll punch him in the face or thereabouts, and that will be a 15 to hit.
That hits.
Great. That will be 8.
By the
plus-
way, you have advantage because he is prone. So
Okay.
if you want to try for the 20,
I will. I doubt I'll get it. That will be 15 damage. And let me see.
He's looking pretty gnarly right now. He hasn't even had a chance to get up yet.
That wouldn't be that. Okay, and then I will punch him again with prayers here.
Okay.
So that will be 25.
That hits.
And that will be 11 damage as well on that one.
How do you want to do this?
With prayers, I will do it non-lethal. So I'm
really?
Who doesn't deserve this kill? He's going to go ahead and just put him down.
Emryn, if you will.
All right, so what you see is Pooh comes up and just, as this guy is just on his hands and knees, Pooh just pummels him in the back of his head right along the brainstem, and he falls down unconscious. You know he's unconscious because you can see slight bubbles in the blood that's coming out of his nose as he's laying prone on the ground right before the throne. And Pooh looks towards Emryn and offers her the kill shot should she so choose to take it, or if she should choose to show mercy in this situation.
Yes, Emryn has proven to be a very merciful
individual
over the course of this campaign. And in mercy, I will say that she puts her glaive against his neck and cuts his head off.
All right.
Because, you have to remove the body from the snake, or whatever, the head from the snake, whatever it is. There's a saying about it.
All right. So Emryn puts the glaive to the neck of this Yanti and just slices this head off. Ba 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 ba.
You have been listening to the Playing Games with Strangers podcast, featuring the voices of John Haryu, Celeste Mora, Dave Clements, Josiah Crandall, J.S. Earls, Katherine Czerwinski, and Steve MacDonald. The theme music was written and performed by Steve Arthur, used with permission. Find more of his music on Facebook or wherever you purchase music digitally. Please review this podcast wherever you download it from to help other podcasters find our podcast and join our community. And once again, thank you for listening.